How many times have you walked into a restaurant expecting a captivating experience, only to leave with the bitter taste of disappointment in your mouth? The restaurant experience is not just about dining. It's about quality, service, and setting standards that leave customers satisfied and wanting more. A negative review can stem from food tasting terrible, being over or undercooked, or the server obviously wanting to be anywhere but at work. Alternatively, it could be that the atmosphere did not match your expectations. StarPoint considers all factors when we take on a client and pour our efforts into turning negative reviews into a sea of positive ones. As a childhood friend of renowned chef Gordon Ramsay, our founder, Tommy Williams, has dined at the finest restaurants and eaten the most delicious food one could dream of. From these experiences, a passion for food and the desire to elevate the restaurant industry was born. StarPoint Consulting was founded in 2015, and in its many years of operations, it has quickly risen to become the leading consulting company in the restaurant industry. We believe in upholding your restaurant's individuality, inspiring growth, enhancing guest experiences, and helping every client achieve their unique version of success by working closely with owners and management to analyze customer reviews. As a restaurant owner or manager, reviews are how you determine what needs to be done to bring success to your business, and StarPoint services are the best way to bring that success right to your door. My name is Elizabeth Steffi, and I'm a senior consultant here at StarPoint. I graduated from the University of West Georgia with a master's degree in business management. I've been in the restaurant industry for 8 years and have been working at StarPoint since 2019. I began working at StarPoint as only an intern, where I worked closely with one of our managers. In that role, I gained firsthand experience in the process of taking on a client from start to finish. I gained a strong understanding of the restaurant industry and quickly learned that to have a truly great restaurant, you must open your mind to perfecting every aspect of your business and not simply fine-tuning just a few. The restaurant I have reviewed today is Shucker's Oyster House in Carrollton, Georgia. The original restaurant opened in 1988, and in 2015, Shucker's was reinvented under new ownership. They remain true to the owner's values and have only added new menu items and renovated the inside. They are self-proclaimed as West Georgia's beach away from the beach and offer a variety of seafood in an extremely casual and welcoming atmosphere. In West Georgia, it's difficult to find fresh, reliable seafood due to the distance from the ocean. In downtown Carrollton, we're lucky to have Shucker's Oyster House as well as Little Hawaiian Seafood Grill and Captain D's. Each restaurant serves dishes unique to their establishment while also serving dishes such as oysters, shrimp, and various fish. StarPoint's goal is not to change what your business does, but to help you do what you do better. Most of the time, there are facets that management has already fine-tuned so that we don't have to, and Shucker's Oyster House has many aspects to take into consideration when analyzing its strengths. For example, various customer reviews state that the food is always fresh and 9 times out of 10, the food is phenomenal. I don't know about you, but a 90% success rate for seafood is always a win in my book. Another valuable strength is Shucker's service quality. The reviews describe a friendly and attentive staff and leave overwhelmingly positive reviews about them. Patrons enjoy the restaurant, writing that it is, quote, a really nice and clean place with a great atmosphere. Cleanliness is always a necessity that's made even better when there's a lively environment to accompany it. Part of the draw of Shucker's is the ambience made on the weekends when the establishment has live entertainment for patrons to enjoy. Along with the many strengths that Shucker's exhibits, there are, as expected, weaknesses to accompany them. For example, while some guests enjoy the live music, others find that the noise levels are much higher than they would prefer. Guests also write that the limited table options can lead to increased wait times since the tables are mostly high tops and not all guests are able to sit comfortably at them. While guests praise the freshness and taste of the food, they occasionally complain that the portions are too small for the prices. Reviews relating to this describe the inconsistent food presentation and portions, and voice their unhappiness with it. We aim to build upon weaknesses like these until they are considered strengths that bring 5-star success to your restaurant. If you own or manage a restaurant, then these strengths and weaknesses potentially apply to your business. No matter how good a restaurant is, there are undoubtedly going to be some negative reviews about it. Customers appreciate being acknowledged, and you're more than likely to face a boom in business if they see that you care enough to listen and respond to your negative reviews. When it comes to Shuckers, one of the chief complaints was inconsistencies with the food. Compared to Little Hawaiian, which is praised for both quality and presentation, Shuckers could take some notes. Some patrons, on the other hand, feel Little Hawaiian is too fancy and expensive and would likely prefer Shuckers' relaxed, family-oriented vibe, accompanied by affordable prices, which who doesn't love affordable prices? Of course, each customer is unique, and it is impossible to have an experience that pleases everyone to an extent where there are no complaints. But there are ways to minimize those negative reviews. My first recommendation for Shuckers is to adjust their setup for live music. Changing the entertainment area to a walled-off room so noise doesn't travel as easy would be a significant help. Rearranging tables would likely have to happen with this, but that's an easy obstacle to overcome, and guests could choose whether they would like to sit in the entertainment area or not. Next, I would suggest portioning the food more appropriately. If a slice of meat is much smaller than the usual side, add another equally small piece to even it out, or cut each piece to the same size as the cook is preparing it. Another vital change must be the tables themselves. High-top tables are generally not the most comfortable for guests to be seated at, and lower tables with good cushions and backs on the seats would be perfect. There are also benches in the restaurant which not all guests can comfortably sit at, due to it not being adjustable from the table for each independent guest. And a table with individual chairs would really help with this. Different tables would increase accessibility for customers, which would decrease the wait times for those waiting for a lower table or one without a bench. The accessibility angle when it comes to the tables is the main threat facing Shuckers Oyster House. At Little Hawaiian, the tables are all easily accessible by most or all customers. This is a missed opportunity that is more than likely cutting back on profits for Shuckers. A threat to Shuckers is Little Hawaiian, seeing as it also has a history in the West Georgia area, and even though they're known to have higher prices, guests do keep coming back for more, likely due to their always consistent portions, low noise levels, and comfortable seating. With the large amount of information provided over the last few slides, I've created a chart to condense Shuckers' strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats into a simpler format to make it easier to process. In summary, restaurant reviews are the most useful way to see into the minds of your customers and to hear what they want to change. Over half of the patrons who eat at restaurants check the reviews of the establishment before choosing to eat there. As an owner or manager, you should be reading your reviews as often as you can so you know what needs to be improved on or even thrown out completely. By improving services that relate to negative reviews, such as table accessibility, a restaurant can soar towards success and be more appealing to all kinds of customers. Happy customers mean more profits, and what restaurant doesn't want more profits? I have thoroughly enjoyed having the opportunity to share my take on why reacting to customer reviews is important. After all, we know that restaurants are nothing without the customers who eat there. I hope I have provided a valuable insight into the unique ways that you can improve and to make your way towards 5-star success. If you feel that StarPoint is the business to help take your establishment towards 5-star success, you can contact us by email at consulting@starpoint.com or by phone at 770-343-5456. To view our services and consultants, please visit our website at www.starpointconsulting.com. Are you a proud client or considering becoming a proud client of StarPoint Consulting? Complimentary t-shirts are our way of thanking our loyal clients. Make sure you wear them to let others know who helped you go the extra mile. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are here to help your business soar. Thank you and have a wonderful day.